Isabel Oakeshott comes across in all her WhatsApp programs as being sort of quite focused. But when she tries to move on to other subjects, she's all over the place. And in fact, she emerges as quite an unattractive character. She was on Jeremy Vine Extra with Owen Jones. Owen Jones is somebody to watch out for, by the way. A brilliant mind, brilliant presentation, utterly focused in contrast to Isabel Oakeshott. So he's going to make porridge of her, frankly, even if she goes onto Twitter later on and says, I really won that debate. No, she didn't. She didn't remotely. The debate was about whether or not people who are doing antisocial things, and this is a debate which is going to be coming up in the House of Commons, should then have their benefits docked. So this is a video all about docking. And I certainly don't think people should have their benefits docked. Benefits are now tied to the household rather than to the individual. So if a person in the household does something to get the benefits stopped, that's the benefits stopped for the entire household. That will impinge on the person's partner, the person's children. Other people suffer because the benefits have stopped or been curtailed. Now, if those benefits are being stopped as some sort of punishment, presumably if the punishment is so severe, that means somebody has done something which has elicited a legal punishment first. And this was really the debate that was going on here. So somebody gets punished legally. That's what the law is for. Somebody is caught fly tipping. Somebody is caught spraying graffiti on Churchill's statue. Somebody is caught toppling a statue. These are now all crimes, and presumably there is a legal punishment, a penalty imposed. Now, that penalty may be financial, in which case one's going to have to dig into the resources that don't exist in the first place. It may be some sort of custodial sentence, who knows? But it's going to have an impact on the partner and on the children in the family anyway. But Isabel Oakeshott is saying that this punishment should then come, this legal punishment should then come with an additional punishment of having the benefits docked. She describes the benefits as being a privilege. That's completely untrue. It is a privilege to live in our society. It's not a privilege to have benefits. That is our right. That is one of the features of the welfare state. It's one of the features that is a result of our paying tax. It's not a privilege. It's a right. We shouldn't be grateful for universal credit. It is our right. And so the argument that Owen Jones put to Isabel Oakeshott is rather brilliant, because he pointed out that if you are middle class and you're not on benefits, then you have a legal punishment for, let's say, defacing a statue or dumping the Arga on the side of the road. But if you are a person on benefits, if you are, let's say, a poor person, this comes very close to being a debate about class, then you have an additional punishment. So that is not a fair legal system. A fair legal system would have one punishment for one crime. An unfair legal system would give an additional punishment to somebody who's poor. This is outrageous. Now, what is interesting is neither Isabel Oakeshott nor Owen Jones saw the parallel with the current legislation being put forward by Suella Braverman. If you are a migrant, you are punished twice. You are held in detention, and you are forbidden from coming back to the country simply because of the route that you took. 2 punishments for one crime, entering the UK without proper paperwork. This is astonishing, and shameful. And if this is the way we are going with our legal system actually has no worth. We need to call it out. We need to call out that we cannot punish people who are poor, who are vulnerable, twice for the same crime that may be committed by somebody who is less poor or less vulnerable, who would only be punished once.